tried to get him in the summer, innit?
Yeah.
But to be fair, like I think Barcelona's got a better chance. We've already won the Super Copa. I think Copa del Rey, we can get that. And I think Champions League, just considering the side of bracket we're on.
Yeah.
We have to beat Benfica, who we've already beaten.
Speaking, when you're talking about Barcelona and them in the league and obviously title race and whatnot, I agree with what you're saying fully. I think they've got more of a chance. I definitely believe they'll get to the final. If Bayern Munich go out to Leverkusen, I definitely think they'll go out. But
that's the thing, though. That's the beauty about Champions League football is
you
can easily predict how it looks on paper.
Yeah.
We did it last year. Dortmund went to the final. We don't know anything. Bro, Benfica, obviously, Mahad obviously is confident with Benfica, like the way you're confident with PSV.
Yeah.
You could generally have an off night where, I'm playing catch up, whatever it is. And regarding Barcelona, I understand, they've got the easier side to the draw because obviously they're not playing PSG, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Atletico, or Arsenal, more or less.
Yeah.
So it does look good. But Inter Milan, obviously, they're Italian champions, so they've got something to play for.
Yeah.
As Mahat alluded to as well, the one thing obviously that scares him the most is Flick can't handle against a mid block or a low block.
Yeah.
And there's certain teams that are gonna mentally prepare for the games to sit. Not necessarily, maybe not Benfica. I don't know how Lille plays. I don't know how Dortmund. I know Dortmund's high flying. I know that.
Yeah.
But there's certain teams, like you said, the Inter. You don't know if Bayer Leverkusen. I know Xabi Alonso sets his team up differently.
Yeah.
Where I don't know how they look against the back five. I don't know how they look against the back four.
Bayern, we already cooked.
I'm not worried about Bayern. Bayern is shit, bro.
Bayern.
Company ain't coaching.
Yeah, he's slipping on the floor. Isn't nice. But obviously, it's the beauty of Champions League, so I don't know. It should be. I think
if we get to the semis and Inter's there, obviously we expect to have a hard game, innit?
Yeah.
But we have to wait to get there first.
Facts.
I feel like the route to the final is easier because if we can get through the round of 16 and get through the quarters, and I feel like we're confident to get to a semi.
Yeah.
If Inter's there, then obviously we'll deal with that at that time, innit?
Facts.
That for me will be a very, very tough game.
Yeah.
If we played Inter, we played Atletico, it'd be a problem.
That's what we got to deal with. Arsenal,
even if we played Arsenal, but if we met,
be
for example, hypothetically, if we met Arsenal in the final, you're not playing low block in the final, in the Champions League final.
Why not?
I feel like you can't do that.
But the one thing
the
one thing I do give Arsenal credit for, I believe we're the best transitional defense.
Yeah.
We don't get that many times where teams hit us on a counter.
Really?
It's not that much. And I feel like that is Barcelona's.
Barcelona's like first time ping Pedri midfield on the volley.
You don't get that space.
And that there's two things that I think that helps. Obviously, if Arsenal to play Barcelona would be, I don't think Lewandowski will be able to breathe. Anyone that does not know how to run in behind against Arsenal, wallah, it's a long day.
But in those games, it's Rafinha that's running in behind.
There I come from. So it's Rafinha that you've got Rafinha and obviously Yamal finding the pass, but those two wingers scary. But I don't even want to go to.
Let's not talk. You got a very serious quarterfinal. If you do get to the quarterfinal,
I feel like we'll play PSV, and I feel like it'll be not a narrow victory, but it'll be closer than what it'll be closer than what a lot of people think. I don't think it'll be a 4-0 at home and then we go away and it's like a 2-1 loss.
No.
I don't think it'll be that.
It'll be tough.
The only thing that scares me the most is that quarter-final against either Atletico or Real Madrid. The one thing that flipping frightens me is they've already said it, obviously. We play first at home.
Yeah.
Then we go away.
That's the killer, man.
Away, not even away at Bernabeu. Away at Atletico, the low block you're going to see. It's going to be low block versus low block. It's
going
to be the haram football.
This is
going to be nasty.
Saddam,
Nobody wants to watch this.
This is terrorism, bro.
XG of the minus.
No, this is horrible. Simeone does play nice football, but he plays better football.
No, he can play offensive football when he wants to.
I can't lie. Yeah,
if it's a big team, he's going to play low block.
He's got a stigma and that the picture painted where they say he's just a serious low block.
I watch him in La Liga when they play good football.
Go for it.
They go for it when they're playing. But if it's a big game, he's going to low block. When he played us, he played the most disgusting football ever.
Yeah.
But then doesn't that go to what you said where there's no point going offense versus offense? We're not trying to play D'Antoni football. Well, I'm not trying to play D'Antoni football.
Well, we're gonna see that Benfica, Barcelona. You're gonna see that again because that's what happened last time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Hella goals, hella chances.
It's just chances every 5 seconds. But the problem is with you guys. Let's say you overcome Real Madrid and Atletico.
That's a big
overcome.
Yeah, that's bad.
you're either gonna meet.
That sounds nice.
I feel like you're gonna either meet PSG or Liverpool because the other side of that bracket,
I'm scared.
Bruges and
I can't lie.
Villa are not going to semi-final.
I can't lie. I'm scared of Unai Emery. Wallahi.
Yeah.
Unai Emery in the semi.
He frightens me. Wallahi.
You know he'll beat us. He beat us in the same final already with Villarreal.
Brother, wallahi.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time
he took Villarreal to a semi-final of Champions League.
He's a bastard. That guy, especially with Villa, bro.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Like, obviously, Adam, you can attest to this as well. If you man played him in the semis or quarters, I'm not gonna say you'd lose. Well, I don't think you'd lose both legs, but it's gonna be the biggest headache of a round. And I that's the credit I give. Obviously, thingy, like obviously they drew 2-2 to this past week, during this week. Yeah. But I'm not looking ahead. I'm not even looking ahead of PSV at the moment in time because I did that last year. I thought it was gonna brock Bayern.
Yeah,
Bayern just.
They just were like, that's Champions League heritage, man.
That's what I looked at. That's why I'm looking at PSV going.
Liverpool got that.
There's people that are cup managers. Emery's a cup manager.
Yeah. They got the heritage,
and
man.
Arteta's not.
He ain't.
Respectfully, bro, he isn't.
That's why he's got to get gone.
He's playing for a draw in the cup.
No, he's not playing for a draw. He's not playing for a draw, but obviously we've had a great Champions League run this time where we just played teams once.
Yeah.
It's when you play 2 legs where teams are, like you said, teams
all
are
these are 2-leggers.
Do I come from? Now, teams might go, yeah, you know what? We know you're better than us.
Yeah.
We know you're going to have the ball a lot. We're doing a Porto. We're just going to low block, sit, and then wait till we go back to end.
Low block.
Once we go back to PSV, guns blazing.
I think you can't do low block against Real Madrid.
I don't see the point. I don't see the point.
We won't. Just have fun, man.
You have to. You have to
have fun, man.
The thing is, you could have a go at Real Madrid.
Have fun. And Mbappe at the Emirates, have fun, wallahi. I don't care. Lose, no problem.
My confidence was skyrocket. It's an inshallah and it's a hope.
Wallahi, bro.
If Bukayo comes back, then I'll be sitting on the table differently. Well, I would, because I look at Bukayo against Ferland Mendy. He's getting cooked.
Bukayo's the best right wing.
But it's a good headache to have in it. So hopefully it shows the best 17-year-old in the world at the moment. No, Nwaneri.
Okay, excuse me.
The best 17-year-old in the world at the moment.
Yamal is 17.
18 in July. He's still 17.
Okay, cool. It's Yamal at the moment. It's Yamal at the moment, but there's going to be levels.
They're not levels.
Even when it gets there.
They might be age mates, but they're not mates on the pitch, I'll tell you that. They're not levels.
It's neck and neck.
No, they're not neck and neck. See, our Arsenal fans, they gas it up. We see Yamal scoring in Euro semi-final bangers from outside the box. Make a man sit down, 16 years old. Let's not do this.
Can I be honest? I didn't like that example because all the Nwaneri scored is outside the box.
Yeah, all it does.
But in the Euro semi-final,
no, you're right. I'm not putting.
I'm gonna have to start shouting.
No. I'm not putting Yamal and Nwaneri on the same table. They're not on the same table. Well, they're not on the same table. But
be proud.
Yamal's table's there. Nwaneri's table's not that far off.
It's there.
But this is his first.
He's not even on the same table as Kobasi.
Okay, no. This is where you go sick.
As a generation of a centre back, but I'm going off the one thing Nwaneri that excites me the most about him is he's got that low block killer mentality in terms of where he just shifts it,
shoots everything.
So Leicester. We don't need, bro. You don't need Odegaard in that pocket.
Get him out of it.
All you're telling Odegaard, just run off the ball.
Odegaard,
do that.
Get him out of it. Actually, we'll do. You know what? We're gonna do another segment.
Odegaard.
Yeah. We're gonna do another segment that's gonna include your boy. Actually, whose boy is it? It's more your boy.
Odegaard.
That's your guy, bro.
All I said was Odegaard's better than Bruno, and then obviously there's some other people in this room that will think Bruno's better than.
No. We got don't worry. We got something
it's a 50-50
to end that debate.